You've heard of the TV show The Biggest Loser? Well, in this edition of Celebrity Chefs, we're going to introduce you to the biggest winner. Kerry Castagna of the Edmonton Sun took on the 12-week media challenge over a Club Fit, and he won with the help of his personal trainer. Tonight, they share their secret recipe for success.
I am Kerry Castagna, a reporter with the Edmonton Sun, and this is my trainer, Adam Dawe, and we're going to make some beef stroganoff for you today.
I am a personal trainer and the health center manager as well at Club Fit on the south side. Basically what we do down there is we run a pretty tight ship down there of hard work, you know, sacrifice.
You make dreams come true.
Make dreams come true, you know it, buddy, hey? The most important thing really when you're looking at the diet and looking at the food is consistency and variety.
I had a nutritionist, Rob Lim. He set me up right at the beginning. He kind of fashioned it from what I enjoy eating, so there was nothing that would make me wince or, you know, I mean, I enjoyed the diet, and I mean, you have to enjoy the diet to stick to it. The big thing was to eat like 6 times a day.
So if you like to eat food, it's a good thing. A lot of problems that most people have, it's the nutrition and not understanding how the nutrition works. And really, when it comes down to it, having that base nutrition is really the most important thing. It helps fuel everything that you do. Kerry was an animal, for sure. Kerry was one of the hardest working clients that I had.
Yeah, I was kind of worried at first, though. Yeah. I mean, you did scare me a little bit. Like the first email said, you know, I hope you're not adverse to a little blood, sweat, and tears. And I kind of got a little worried. I mean, I was thinking, you know, what am I in for? We all do, you know, really well when we're feeling good, and you know, but the days that, you know, I felt like I didn't want to go to the gym, that's the day that Adam said, you know, you got to make it down, because that's going to be the difference.
Get her done.
Adam, maybe if you want to, we need actually 4 cups of mushrooms, and we've got 1 cup of onions that I've cut up here. I still kind of fall off the wagon every once in a while, but I mean, it's a lifestyle, and that's the thing when it, I mean, when the 12 weeks were up, I knew, you know, I still had to keep going, and I still had to, I mean, you know, keep it for the long haul. It wasn't just for the Biggest Winner contest. It wasn't just for the 12 weeks. It was kind of to set me up and keep going.
We always try to teach people that it's not a matter of just, it's not just a matter of coming and working out and eating well for 4 weeks, and that's it. It's definitely more of a lifestyle and something you just partake in, and it doesn't have to be grueling.
You don't want to go back to how you felt before. The thing that I noticed about Adam's training was that, you know, no one day was the same. Every day that I came into the gym, like, I mean, I didn't know what to expect. I just knew that I was going to have to work hard.
The way it was set up was it was all about intensity, right? So it was a lot of full body movements, a lot of ups and downs. Basically, we were looking at burning off as much oxygen as we possibly could. Right? That's where you get into the fat burning is burning that oxygen. So every day, the other thing too is switching it up all the time, so that his body's always guessing. Your body's actually really smart, and it'll catch on to things pretty quickly.
Yeah, I remember those first few days. I don't know what you thought, but like, I mean, I could see myself in the mirror, and I could see everything jiggling, and I figured I had a long way to go, but I was kind of like set up my mind that I was going to do this.
That's a good thing about actually having a personal trainer. Having somebody actually come in and make you do things and have an experienced hand really makes a big difference in pushing you towards your goals, which is really the most important thing, right?
You want to throw the mushrooms in?
You got her.
I guess we
10-4.
throw the green beans in there too. Come on, harder.
Harder.
One more.
1 more cup.
Keep it going. It's really not that hard, and I guess it's, you know, I mean, I'm nobody, you know, special. I'm not an athlete. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm not like.
But you got the heart of a lion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I think that makes a big difference. Was just having the mindset that, yeah, you know, I'm going to do it.
Very important.
I'm going to do this, and I think, I'm not sure when you started mentioning it that, you know, hey, we could win this. And
yeah.
I think that was kind of right from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I knew. I mean, that was my plan right from the start. Was we're going to take this, right?
Yeah.
And having your work ethic and just, I mean, sometimes after the workouts you'd still be going. I mean, that's what did it, right? Like the consistency and the intensity all the time.
It was a fun contest, and it was a lot of fun winning too.
Oh yeah.
You know,
That's what it's all about.
but that's the key too, is making goals and going after them. And I kind of had it in my mind's eye that this is what I wanted to do, and I figured I'd lose, you know, at least 30 pounds.
Yeah.
And I knew I had weight to lose. I realized, you know, I've got a few more pounds that I want to lose, and I'm still not where I need to be or where I want to be.
Yeah.
But I'm, you know, pretty well halfway there. I feel so much better, and just, I mean, being able to fit a pair of pants that you haven't been able to fit for a few years, that's like the greatest feeling. So I think we might be ready to serve this out.
Serve it up.
I always go for the meat first.
I've never actually tried this one. It's pretty good.
And it is delicious, because as you say, you can't stick to a diet without enjoying what you eat.